Good morning, brother. How you doing? How you doing?
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now?
It's an echo.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, I get you clear.
Perfect. We'll turn that down. Alright, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, let's get ready. Alright, I'm just gonna go and add the music later. Alright, let's get ready. Alright, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Walking in the Light, a China Global podcast where we strip away the mask, quiet the noise, and tell the truth that leads freedom. This isn't about perfection. This isn't about a polished success story. This is about growth, healing, faith, purpose, and the courage to do what it takes to live out loud. And today's conversation is one that we lean in moments where honesty meets clarity and the light meets the truth. So let's dive on in. Do you care to introduce yourself today?
It's Pete that another general. Tune over the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah.
Alright, so let's go ahead and skip, the polished bio for a moment. Forget the titles, forget the achievements, and the highlight reels. Who are you really in this life?
That's my name in real life as well, you know what I'm saying? Pete that another general. I'm from out in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, downtown, the A-Water to be exact. I'm 40 years old. I do a podcast, I do a game show. I'm a daddy, I'm a husband, just an all around man, you know what I'm saying? I can't lace it up no better than that, you hear me?
All right. So that sounds good. So because of these growth seasons, don't always look impressive, but they're powerful. So let's talk about growth for a moment. Growth usually requires subtraction before it adds anything. So what's something you had to unlearn before you could truly grow? It can
Everything.
be a belief, a mindset, a
Everything.
habit, or even a version of yourself that no longer fits.
Everything. I had to relearn everything. Still relearning everything. The way I think, the way I react, the way I look at people, the way the way I rely on people, the way people rely on me, the reasons I rely on people, the things that I was taught, everything, everything.
Okay, that sounds good. So you say everything. So everything that you saw that's in the past, you no longer see it, no longer fits you. You have stepped into a growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm still in the hood. I'm still around the same people. Um, just because I matured and just because I think another way, they don't, you know what I'm saying? And that's not their fault. I'm not going to turn my back on them. I still be in the same places. It's just I'm doing a change internally. You see what I'm saying? In the same surroundings, around the same people, and they
Right.
still doing the same things, but I'm changing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, and that's where the part of your story, takes a turn. So there's purpose in what you've been through.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel that life is a learning experience, and everything is a purpose. Whether it be good, bad,
Mm-hmm.
everything happens for a reason, and everything has a meaning to it. From the smallest to the largest situation, whatever you go through in life, that's what I believe.
Okay. So, some most parents are the one we have. So, what's a truth that you don't often say publicly, but someone listening needs to hear today?
I get scared at times.
Mm-hmm.
That's a truth. A lot of people feel a certain way about me, and they feel that I don't feel nothing, but I do. But that don't mean play with me though. So if you watching this and you know me, still still respect me the same way. But I do get scared at times. You heard me?
There is walking in the light. So, we live in a world that rewards performance, filters, and perfection. How do you stay authentic in the culture that constantly pressures you to keep you grounded in who you really are?
Well, I come from a solid background, and I was already me before I came on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
already had my respect, and I already was doing what I was doing. So what makes me different is me. You know what I'm saying? And what keeps me grounded is me. Like I didn't make up a character on the internet, or I'm not an actor, or I didn't come in here thinking that I was gonna be something I wasn't. So I think that's what makes me authentic because I'm me. You know what I'm saying? And I do my own thing. I think my own way. I'm
Right.
not no follower. Um, and I don't follow the trends. I do what I want. You know what I'm saying? And that's what make me me. You know, I do me. Can't nobody do me but me.
Right. Correct. So they say success changes when purpose matures. So what does success look like for you compared to when you first started? Like, what did you think when you wanted? What you think you wanted versus how you know what you need?
I measure success different. A lot of people measure
Hmm.
success with a big house, big nice car, things like that. There. But if my children is performing and in a healthy state, my family straight, my house straight, you know what I'm saying? Because you could be successful if you want, but if you don't have no, if your house full of turmoil, then you're not really successful because you're not gonna be able to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I'm healthy, the people around me straight, like that's success to me. Like I'm not in jail, you know what I'm saying? I ain't all shot up, you heard me? I don't have really no illness or
Right.
nothing like that. So, my health, what I know, what I've been through, what I overcame, that's success. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like success is to me.
Okay. I like that. I like that. So every transformation has a risk attached to it. What's a
True.
risk you took that changed everything? Or if you're being honest, what's one risk that you wish you had taken sooner?
The risks I take, I can't talk about on it. You see what I'm saying? The risks I take, but I'm gonna say this. You heard me with starting the podcast. I took a risk to do something different. I took a risk to do something that I wasn't accustomed to, and because I was scared at first. Cause like you can ask my wife, I used to think like social media. I used to think everything was the feds. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't mess with it. I ain't want to be on there. I didn't want people to post my picture. And when I first got on here, I had to get used to it. But
Right.
that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That I just be me at all times.
And that's all you can do is be yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So even in growth, gratitude keeps us humble. What or who are you deeply grateful for in this season and why? Like, what has anchored you enough in this chapter of your life?
Can you elaborate the question?
So, what has anchored you? What keeps you grounded to keep going, doing what you're doing right now?
Oh, anchored. I thought you said what angers me. Um, I don't know, cause I want to, cause I'm good at it. Um, I mean, cause it brought a whole lot of other things with it, and I like winning. You know what I'm saying? And I'm winning with this, so I'm gonna keep doing what works best for me. You see what I'm saying? That's what keep me doing it. That's what keep me in it. And the people, the not my followers, my viewers. I don't call them followers. They keep me in it, because without them I ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta keep me in it. You heard me? Because I wouldn't be here without them. So I would say my viewers, and because I'm good at it, I guess. You heard me?
Right. Okay. So, at Sunshine Global, we believe alignment matters more than exposure. So, um, a brand, a partner, a sponsor, you're watching this right now. What kind of partnership you feel aligned with your values, and why does collaboration matter to you in this stage of your journey?
what part, what partnership that I'm in now? They don't have they don't really have nothing to do with the internet. So I can't really, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm proud that of me and your alliance. And I have a couple of other ones, but like the one that I am proud of is me and yours. You know what I'm saying? Because you, I ain't saying you ain't with it. You hear me? But you from a whole nother walk of life. You know what I'm saying? And you polished in this. You see what I'm saying? So I can learn off of you. I'm already learning off of you. You know what I'm saying? And anything you can learn off is valuable. So you valuable, so that make our relationship valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you show me the right way to do it. Like, you done sat down with these people. You know what I'm saying? You done been around these people. You worldwide. You know what I'm saying? You on a major level, and I salute you. You see what I'm saying? So I could learn a lot from you. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's so yours, me and yours. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you for that. So I want to thank you all for walking in the light with us today. For your honesty, for your courage, and for your willingness to be seen. So to our listeners, if something in this conversation spoke to you, sat with you, let it challenge you, let it heal you, and remember, walking in the light doesn't mean having to have it all together. It means choosing your truth, and even when it's uncomfortable. This has been Walking in the Light, powered by Sunshine Global. Until the next time, keep showing up, keep growing, and keep choosing the light.
We good.
We good.
That's a fact, man. I appreciate you for having me. You heard me?
Yeah, keep it short, keep it simple to the point. But I appreciate you, for coming on and wanting to come on. I am waiting on, y'all to get y'all pictures together so I can do
I
the
I
billboards.
got you. I
That's
got.
a good thing that we got the billboards really close to y'all. So, whoever the venue owner is, you, and then I'll go on the one. So it's gonna be all three of us on one billboard, and then the picture that you all take is gonna be on a separate billboard. So you're gonna get two, and then you're gonna go in the magazine. So when you get ready to take the one of the pictures, think about the cover of the magazine. So think about a triangle. So make it go like this, like have you in the middle, and then have people around you
That's a fact.
um,
That's
to
a
fill
fact.
in because I'm gonna use that picture and put it on the front of the magazine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, I appreciate everything. You know what I mean? I ain't never been on no billboard. I ain't never been in no magazine, nothing like that. So, man, I just appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I could do for you, let me know. You know what I'm saying? And it's done. You know what I mean?
And think about this. It all started with you reaching out to me. you know. And I appreciate that. Even though we come from different walks of life, you still chose to reach out, you know. Because if you look, I don't get a lot of men in my circle. It's nothing but women. So having another male figure on my platform, it means a lot to me because I've been trying to reach men in different ways to either tell their story or promote them, and it just never goes right. So I appreciate you.
You did you follow up with TNT?
I did. I think I put the questions in the group, or if I didn't, I will. If I know I
He
put them,
not
if
in
I
the
put them,
group.
I think I just
Oh,
sent
oh,
some
all
questions.
right, I have a group. I'm a see. But if it's the same questions that you sent me, you heard me. I could just forward it to him. You know what I'm saying? I could see if he got it. Cause he had asked me about it yesterday, but I ain't want to like be
Okay.
all on your bumper. You heard me? So you know what I'm saying? I just waited till it came up. It just came up. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he waiting on you. You heard me? If he didn't get the questions, I'm gonna hit him up right when we get off of here. And I appreciate you for
Okay. Yeah. His is gonna be a different set of questions because
Oh,
he's
all
gonna
right.
be featured on the front of the cover. So he'll get 10 different questions.
All right, so I'm gonna
So
be. I'm.
each thing that I do is always gonna be different.
That's a.
So when people read it, it'll be something different that they saying. So even if I take this section and promote it, in another magazine, it still won't, be the same as this one.
It's a
So
fact, man.
the questions are
And
always
I
different.
gotta give you your flowers too, though. You doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you do a lot. You do a lot, and you do a lot for a lot of people. Whether it be entertainment or real life. You know what I'm saying? And that's real to me. You heard me? Like you really help people. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
let me show you what I just did. Those remember those books I told you about?
Yeah, hell yeah.
They finally came in.
I gotta.
So
How much they is? I gotta support you. You hear me?
it's $10 for each book, and then I think if you get them from me, I can mail them out to you. They're $35 for three.
I got you. I got you. What you was it a website or something?
But I know I'll make sure if you don't get it from Amazon, just let me know, and then I can
Oh, all
get
right.
them to you, and I can
You got your own website or
get them.
something? Because I'd rather go through you unless that's how you keep your numbers through Amazon. Like how you want me to get it?
Because Amazon only gives you so many royalties. They give you like 60%.
Oh
It's
yeah,
they don't give you
well I
much
gotta
more.
get with you and hit your cash app straight on the cash app or something. You hear me?
What size hoodie do you wear so I can get your hoodie
I
get your
wear
hoodie logo?
small everything. You know, to me,
Okay.
um, and like a 31 pants. Is you heard me?
Okay. And then you want either black, what is it, black, blue, gray, red, or white?
I ain't even tripping. You heard me? Just let me know so I could get the shoes to match it. You heard me?
Okay.
That's a fact, man.
All right, because I got a shipment coming in right now.
That's a fact, man. I appreciate you,
Different
man. Man, you doing
merch.
so much, though. Like you did so much for me, though. Like I can't even repay you like what you did for me. But like I said, man, if you ever need some promotion or you ever need like whatever you need, just holler at me. You hear me? Like entertainment or real life. You hear
Okay.
me? That's a fact, man. Thank you,
I
dog.
got
So,
you. I appreciate
so
it.
I've been
Of
on here
course, if you
before.
need me, just let me know.
All right, I've been on here before, and they say like I
Hmm.
gotta wait to leave. Can I leave now, or do I have to wait, or how that go?
You just log off because I stopped the recording.
All right, that's a fact, man. I appreciate you. You hear me?
All right, and then send me a picture so I can put the flyer together, and then I'll go ahead and send it to you.
I'm about to hit you right now. You hear me?
All right, perfect.
One. So yeah, man, that was the interview. Also the sponsor. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be on a billboard. Yes, they mean two of them to be exact. You heard me? I'm gonna be in the magazine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my own spread, and then I'm gonna have one with the rest of the people that's on the tour. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be looking out for that. Be looking out for my podcast with Santana Global. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's what we doing, man. It's just up from here. You heard me? Like we on doing a whole bunch of other shit that we ain't never done in another way. that we ain't never done it before, you heard me, and we getting um results, you heard me, in a different way that we never got them before, you know what I'm saying? Like this entertainment shit, that shit like new to us, like, you know what I'm saying? Like coming from our walk of life, we don't really fuck with no cameras, like, and my niggas, like, some of them respect, like, and I won't say this right quick, you heard me? Everybody don't always be hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't always be doubting you or downing you. You heard me? From doing this, I figured that my people don't know me from this. You know what I'm saying? Especially the people I hang with. You know what I'm saying? They don't know me from no podcast and being on no camera and doing shit the right way and all that there, you know what I'm saying? So they not gonna really, I ain't gonna say respect it, you heard me, but they not gonna really be like giving a fuck about it. You like, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't see me in that light yet, you heard me? But it's on me to you know what I'm saying, present myself in a different look than I was presenting myself before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like show them I'm serious, you heard me? Cause it's been a lot of shit, or a lot of ideas I done had, and then it's right back to the streets, or it's right back to this or that, you heard me? So, you know, they kind of like, they don't take it serious, you see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that they hating, I'm not saying that they doubting, you know what I'm saying? It's just that they gotta get used to this, you know what I'm saying? They don't fuck around with this shit, they don't do that, you heard me? And they don't know me from doing it. You heard me? So if your people around you, you know what I'm saying, and they're not really supporting you how you feel like they supporting you, supposed to be supporting you, or not really, you know, tuned in or tapped in or this or that or that or this, you heard me? They're not always hating, you know what I'm saying? They just don't know this side of you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the podcast side of me. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the woo de woo side of me. You heard me? They only know me for some other shit. You see what I'm saying? So when I realized that you can't really just get to the hating shit and oh man, nigga don't really fuck with you, because before you started doing what you're doing, how you doing it, when you're doing it, y'all was together every day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Like you just went another way. You heard me? So you can't really like, you know what I'm saying, get mad if they don't go that way with you or take it serious. You gotta show them that you serious with this shit. You heard me? You gotta show them that this shit really going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show them that you really about to start doing this shit for like I ain't doing that other shit no more. Like you heard me? Like y'all could. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock nothing and I ain't changing. You heard me? Like he just asked me. You know what I'm saying? Like with the change that you made. You heard me? Like what places did you change or what people did you? Nothing. Nobody. Like I ain't stopped hanging places and I ain't stopped hanging around people. You heard me? Because I'm not gonna turn my back on my niggas. You see what I'm saying? It's like just because they haven't, I'm not gonna say mature. I shouldn't have said that or enough. Cause one of them bitch ass niggas gonna say it and be like, well, man, why you telling people we ain't woo de woo? Like you got the people think we immature woo de woo. Like I'm not even gonna say mature, right? But they ain't on what I'm on. They ain't on the type of time what I'm on. Like we walk the same way with different shoes. Like what Drake said, that's like he get that from Wayne. You heard me? Cause we say that down here. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you heard me. That don't mean nothing because I ain't doing what we all used to do. Or you know what I'm saying, I don't be with y'all as much, or you know what I'm saying, I always got something else to do or something like that, you heard me, and they don't be with it, you see what I'm saying, because they got shit to do that goes along with the walk of life that they still in, like they ain't trying to fucking chill, you heard me, they ain't trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying, like woo de woo, like them niggas woo de woo, you heard me, so, you know, but, you know, that's a decision that they gonna have to make, you know what I'm saying? You know, and go through something to make them change their mind, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, get to a certain age or a certain point to be like, well, when is enough enough? You heard me? Or at least try and do something else. Like that's what I did. You see what I'm saying? I at least tried, you heard me, and it popped off, you see what I'm saying? And like I was telling homie, you heard me, a lot of shit popped off because of this popping off. You see what I'm saying? So that got to do with God. That got a little bit to do with talent, you know what I'm saying? But it don't got nothing to do with luck, you hear me? Like I wouldn't never say it's luck, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of luck, luck run out, you know what I'm saying? Luck runs out And you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got no skills to match or you ain't got nothing behind that, then what you gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? And if you depending on luck, you heard me, you might as well depend on reality because it's good luck and it's bad luck, you heard me? So it's good times and it's bad times, you see what I'm saying? And it's like people don't want to go through the bad times or show the bad times or tell about the bad times, you know what I'm saying? Because they want everything to look good. But the motherfucker, to me, the going through the bad times, you heard me, and getting over the bad times and really being able to keep going after that. Because some people get stagnant and satisfied that they ain't in the same situation no more. So it's like, all right, boom, you heard me. They straight, you heard me, or they found their way, and that's what they gonna stick to, and they ain't sticking to nothing else. And man, you gotta try new things, you know what I'm saying? Even though it don't work, you heard me. Like I tried all kind of shit before I had this, you heard me. And they work, but they ain't work like that street shit was working, you see what I'm saying? You know, other things, you see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you just gotta stick with it, you heard me? Because shit, you think a nigga gonna take you serious if you talking this way one day and woo do woo, and then the next day not even much the next day, you heard me, like the next week or the next month or the next year, you know what I'm saying, you be done relapsed or you be done, you know what I'm saying, you ain't even on the type of time that you was on, that you was saying when you was saying all that shit. So they ain't really gonna respect you. Well, they gonna respect you. I'm just saying, like, when you tell them that you into something else or you about to do something else, they ain't really gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because we been here before. You see what I'm saying? Bitch, you gonna be right back out here with us and woo do woo woo. So it's like, all right, boom, you heard me. You gotta sometimes you gotta prove to yourself too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was blessed. I came in the game at a time where all that shit was just popping off. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like people only wanted to make it look big. You see what I'm saying? People only wanted to do their podcast in the studio, and they wasn't doing no. I call them homemade podcasts. It's a homemade podcast like a motherfucker. You heard me? So I came in at the time when the shit wasn't really cool and niggas wasn't really doing it this way. You heard me? And then that shit popped off. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why, you heard me, but it's me. You see what I'm saying? So when that shit popped off and boom, you know what I'm saying? That's when the music shit popped off, and then you know what I'm saying? That's when the manager shit popped off, you know what I'm saying? And that's when the movie shit popped off. So everything came from the podcast, you see what I'm saying? And all that shit come from the streets, you see what I'm saying? So it's like I just found the lane, you know what I'm saying? And then like I synced, I had an opening in that bitch, you heard me? Like I seen like, all right, boom, I'm growing, you know what I'm saying? Like I went from reaching out to people, and I still reach out to people, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew the feeling that people get when somebody reach out to them for something. You see what I'm saying? So I be doing my homework on all the hot and upcoming talent, you see what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, at first I was just reaching out to people, you see what I'm saying? Now people reaching out to me, you know what I'm saying? And you know, inviting me on their podcasts or in their movies or what have you. And I didn't start shooting movies, you see what I'm saying? And documentaries and shooting videos and mic drops for other people and all that stuff. So all that came from the podcast, you see what I'm saying? So all that different shit, you heard me, that different lane shit, you heard me, that shit that I ain't never do before but I always wanted to do, you heard me, the battle rap, I got a battle coming up April 11th, you know what I'm saying, I can't talk about the opponent, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, I had to do something different, you heard me, I had to do something that we normally don't do. You know what I'm saying? I had to do something that niggas really stay away from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many of my niggas that I be wanting to come on here and just jokes with me or you know, tell about a certain point because you know, you can't tell about everything, you know what I'm saying? But like, the shit that we can talk about or like, you know what I'm saying? Like past woo the woos or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they don't want come, they don't fuck with that in your face on the camera, you know what I'm saying? In front of everybody, everybody see you, you know what I'm saying? People you don't know, people you know, like you don't really know who see you, you know what I'm saying? You don't really know who watching you, you know what I'm saying? You don't really know who got that, you know what I'm saying, their eyes on you, you heard me? Some niggas living in a certain type of way that they can't do that, you heard me? Or they scared to do that or whatever, you heard me? Niggas be catching Joses and RICO charges and shit off the internet, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring that here and you try and bring that up, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't come on here to be no street nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I want to do that, all I could do is go outside. Like I was telling him, like, you know, I was already me when I came on here, and that gave me like an advantage because some people like they built their respect on the internet, you know what I'm saying, and they built their character on the internet, and then when they go out, like they going off the rep off the internet, and I don't have to do that. You heard me? Like I was already like a big dog in a slim built frame before I even got on this bitch. You heard me? So it's like the respect come with respect. You know what I'm saying? And they see the type of people that I do have on here that's willing to get in front of the camera and do their thing and tell their stories. You heard me? I had legends on here like street niggas, entertainment. So like like all that came with jumping in another lane. You heard me? Turning my blanker on. You heard me? But I turned my blanker off. You heard me? Because you know I feel like I did oversaturate myself, but at the same time, fuck, it's my first time doing everything, you heard me? So I feel like this like a big ass learning experience too. What's down, Nick? Nick, what's poppin', man? You heard me? You always coming through showing love, man. I appreciate you, you heard me? But yeah, man. So and like I was just like, I went live, like I was just a guest on another podcast, like you see what I'm saying, like all that shit fire to me, like you see what I'm saying, because I'm just getting my feet, like I done been on other platforms, like co-hosting and like a guest judge, and I didn't even been like, you heard me, like a guest, like, but I ain't never like. I still ain't got my feet wet and being on other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't gotta like rock to somebody else's tune. But like I'ma smoke, you heard me? Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna never stop, you heard me? Like I be telling people like if I can't smoke then I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. Like I didn't turn, man, why my face look like that, dog? Like I don't know what the fuck, dog. I didn't put some type of filter on here or something, you heard me? But like I said, you heard me, yeah, man, you gotta just step out your comfort zone. You see what I'm saying? But it's like me, I'm comfortable with the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Being cause fuck, we act a clown. We act a clown off of motherfucking on offline. You see what I'm saying? Like we in some dangerous places around some dangerous people. You heard me? So I be damned if I be scared to fucking be somewhere, but I'm by myself and everybody else somewhere else and be scared, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when you can really talk your shit, you heard me? So, you know what I'm saying? And y'all be fucking with me, you heard me? And I appreciate y'all, you heard me? Like new shit gonna come when you try new things, you know what I'm saying? Do it the right way, but you gotta know if it's your lane or not too. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people be trying to jump in the lane just because they see this nigga getting money or they see this nigga getting clout, you know what I'm saying? Or they see this nigga, you know what I'm saying, getting some type of attention. But, the dude putting his gangsterism on there, you know what I'm saying? Who's to say that it's gonna pop off for you like it pop off for dude, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make sure something your lane, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure something for you. You heard me? Like niggas do this shit for like the attention cause people be watching or like the money or like the shit that come with it, you heard me? But at the same time, a lot of people try and do it and be like, oh, I ain't getting the support and this and that. Or niggas be trying to rap and niggas be like, woo de woo. And cause you ain't supposed to be doing that. It ain't for you. You heard me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not your lane. You could love it, you heard me? You could hate it, you heard me? You could like it, you could just be trying it to try it. But if it ain't you, it ain't you. You heard me? And the people gonna, like, the the what I want to see the what that word is the feedback. Your feedback gonna tell you if you doing what you supposed to be doing. Like if you doing what you supposed to be doing and you feel like you doing it the best way you can and you doing it right, you heard me, and you done this and done that and you done properly prepared yourself to do it and it still ain't going right though, then that ain't always the devil working. Like I know a lot of people like to say, oh, that's just the devil busy and this and that and that and this. No, dog. Like that ain't your lane. Like that ain't your field. That ain't what you supposed to be doing. Like you supposed to be doing something else. Even though if you don't know what you supposed, some people sometimes you can't do what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? Or sometimes you ain't gonna be able to do what you love to do. Like I play football. You heard me? I love football, but I got asthma. Well, I had asthma. Well, I still got it, but like I don't have it as bad as I was back then. You see what I'm saying? So it's like boom. One time nigga popped the fuck out of me, you heard me? And my mom was that nigga hit me, nigga got me right. I caught the asthma attack, all of that. Mom was like, no, no, like we ain't doing this, you heard me? So it like boom, like that took me out, but at the same time, you heard me, like I wanted to play football, you heard me? I like basketball. I like how Steph Curry shoot his threes, you see what I'm saying? I can't play no fucking basketball to save my life. I could talk shit on the sideline, you hear me? But I can't play basketball to save my life. But that's something I would want to do, you see what I'm saying? But I love football, but it's something I don't do and it's something I can't do, you see what I'm saying? I love basketball, but I love sports, period, you hear me? Like if I could play every sport, I would play every sport, you see what I'm saying? But I can't shoot no fucking ball. I can't really do. Now my defense on some other shit, and I got hops. You heard me? Because I played football. You know what I'm saying? So I could fuck with the rebounds and things like that. But as for the other shit, you heard me? Like I ain't no shooter, or you know what I'm saying? I can't cross a nigga, or you know what I'm saying? I can only put that bitch between my legs and then between back and then that's it. You hear me? Like I'm gonna go past that bitch or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? I get my Chris Paul on though. Like I'm a good point. You hear me? Not no shooting point guard, but like a set another nigga up for the shot. You hear me? So that's some things I like to do or love to do, but I can't. You hear me? I ain't talented enough. You see what I'm saying? Or I don't got the speed or the strength or with the. I still can't do it. You hear me? So I had to accept that and find my lane. You heard me? Find another lane. You dig? Like, and that's what I did. You heard me? With that street shit too. Like, man, niggas losing, and more than one way. We losing the partners. We losing our lives. You heard me? We losing our time. You heard me? Like all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So once you take so many losses that you know, cause you come in the game knowing what come with the game. You heard me? Debt come with the game, jail come with the game, losses, all that shit come with the game. So if you keep going through what's expected, you know what I'm saying, and it ain't no really way around it. Like when it come, you gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Just let your plus be more than your minus. You see what I'm saying? But you can't duck that. You heard me? Like if you in the streets and you in the streets, you heard me? You not about to duck jail. Like a lot of niggas be like, yeah, I've been in the streets all my life. I ain't never been to jail, and I ain't never. Well, you wasn't doing something. You heard me? Or you be ratting. You know what I'm saying? Or you because that's all. Like you gonna go to jail. Your little partners and shit, like the people around you, your family, they gonna get killed. Like, and they not gonna die from the natural causes or nothing like that. Like they gonna get stepped on. You see what I'm saying? And you gonna have to do shit too that come with the game. You see what I'm saying? So if this shit come with it, you heard me, and this shit ain't gonna stop. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the shit that you can expect. You heard me? That's the shit ain't going nowhere. You heard me? So if this what it is, and this what it is from when you get in this shit to if you make it out, if you blessed to make it out, or if you survive or live long enough, you heard me, then you got to like at what point is all the losses gonna outweigh the gains, you heard me? Because you really be addicted to that lifestyle, you heard me? Because yeah, you getting money, you getting attention and you doing that, but you could get all that without being in the streets. It's really you be addicted to that lifestyle. You be addicted to, you know what I'm saying? Like what you do every day. You heard me? Your routine. You know what I'm saying? You done it for so long. You heard me? Or, you know what I'm saying? If you always getting jacked, you heard me? Or niggas always woo de woo or this and that, or you know, you always coming up short, or nigga, you don't got no respect or nothing. The street, like, you may like it. It may look cool. You may want to do it. You hear me? But the streets ain't for you. You hear me? You may want to do it. You understand me? But you ain't no fucking way in hell you gonna go through all that and then you ain't even like good at what you do because everything come with a risk. You hear me? Like some people, you know what I'm saying, go their whole career like 20 years. You hear me? Some people get 3-4 years into a career and get injured. You know what I'm saying? So it's like boom, it's you. It's however you like. My grandma used to say, everything is already written. You hear me? It's just you gotta fill in the chapters, you see what I'm saying, before it's all over, you heard me? So if you go by that, you heard me, you gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta do it. You gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta do it, not what you wanna do, not what you would like to do, you know what I'm saying? It don't go like that because you gonna shortchange yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gonna stay trying to do this and you gonna lose, you heard me? Even if you win, when you win, it ain't gonna be no win because you done lost so much. You heard me? Like if you can't break even, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no nothing. You gotta at least break even. You heard me? Now I hear different things like the first year, the first 3 years. I just heard Ice Cube say the first 5 years. You see what I'm saying? That you in something, that you doing something, and you could be performing at a high level. Don't expect no money from it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people do shit and come on like I done seen people that came on this shit behind me, you heard me, but they getting money now, you see what I'm saying? Thousands of dollars, you see what I'm saying? Hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I ain't about to do all that. You heard me? I ain't about to, like, that controversy shit that sell, that messy shit that sell, you heard me, bashing women that sell, bashing men that sell, that men versus women shit that sell, or talking down on your black people. I ain't about all that. You heard me? So it's gonna take me a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of audience not gonna be tuned into me. Yeah, and that is unfortunate that type of audience is the masses. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, that ain't like me. You heard me? Like when I first came on here, I knew I wasn't gonna be everybody cup of tea. You see what I'm saying? And everybody not gonna be my cup of tea, and everything not gonna be my cup of tea. Like, and I ain't willing to do certain shit or act a certain way that another person might be willing to do to get where you gotta go. You heard me? Like I'm not with the buying views. I'm not with the none of that sneaky shit to get above. I'm gonna say get ahead. You heard me? I'm not about to play no pong games or nothing like that. So it's gonna take me a little longer because I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm not just about to fuck with nobody or stand next to nobody just because of who they are or just because of what they represent or what they bring with them. You heard me? Like I said, if I'm not supposed to be with somebody, or if I'm not supposed to be standing next to somebody, I'm not gonna force that shit. You heard me? Cause the shit ain't real. You heard me? Like I don't do all that acting, all that playing. You heard me? All that. All right, we gonna do this for this and do. I don't fake beef with no nigga. You heard me? I'm not gonna get up here and tell a nigga what I'ma do him and how I'ma do it to him, and that's not me. You see what I'm saying? Like I really do this shit. I really come from this, so you'll never catch me doing that. But that's the shit that's the shit that get notarized. You see what I'm saying? That's the shit that's getting niggas on. You heard me? Like I ain't gonna say no names. You heard me? But everybody knew who popping in the city now and who came out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta shit on other people. Like you got to really sit there and talk about another nigga or another bit night or another situation like for hours or days or months or years. You hear me? And it's like I'm not about to do that. Like I'm not about to pay that much mind and attention to another man. I'm not about to, cause then it goes from entertainment, it goes from being funny and a joke and woody woo to really you obsessed with this man, like really you hating, like you see what I'm saying? So like I say, you heard me, but you successful. But I don't look at that and going about it that way as success, you heard me, but it's all about how you look at success and what you feel success is, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't base my success off of what other people got or I don't base my success off of what other people that's deemed as successful have. You heard me? I just don't do that. You see what I'm saying? So I live my own life. I'm not no follower or nothing like that. So it's gonna take a little longer. You see what I'm saying? I'm going a whole different way. You see what I'm saying? And it's like that real independent shit. Like I don't got no team, and these not excuses or nothing like that. That neither. You heard me? I'm just letting y'all know what it is and how it is, and this shit ain't really easy like y'all think it is. Like I made man, hold on. I may make it look easy, but it ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of sleepless nights. Yes, I know y'all see me looking woo-de-woo. I'm on YouTube over here. I'm on TikTok with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I was on interview, you see what I'm saying? But, like I said, you heard me, I'm giving everybody they just do, you see what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, you heard me, but this my lane, you heard me? And I know it's my lane because it's like when it's for you, you gonna know it's for you. Even if it popped off and then it fell off, it wasn't for you. You heard me? But if it's for you, it's for you. Like you gonna know. Like you, even when you ain't with it, you heard me. Even when you don't feel like it. Like sometimes you heard me. I get tired too. You see what I'm saying? I get fed up too. You heard me? Life be life and then whoop de whoop. And it's like boom, them interviews that I don't feel like doing, or them appearances that I don't feel like going to, or you know what I'm saying? Like go be a guest on somebody if I don't feel like doing it, and I go them be the most fireest ones. You heard me? Or like it's like the patience thing. Like you gotta respect if you do this right. I interview really, let's just say basically people with motion. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the motion, you know what I'm saying, gonna come in between what y'all got. You gotta respect that. And that's what I do. And see the ones that you patient with and you've been waiting for, and ooh, them be the best ones. You heard me? Like people, sometimes people will take it as disrespect that a nigga don't treat you a certain way because of who you are and this and that. I ain't that type of nigga. Like that turned me off. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, but them the type of people that got the following. Them the type of people that's gonna bring the following to you and all that. But I ain't about to be on no nigga bumper. I ain't about to kiss no ass. I ain't about to but try and be down or try and do shit to make you do this or do that. Like, nah, you got me fucked up. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'ma do me, you hear me? And me doing me is what got me at the position that I am. You see what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna come along with you. That's why I mentioned in the interview when he asked me my alliances and what type of relationships that I done built up that woo the woo, I said him, you heard me? Because you know what I'm saying? He like niggas like sometimes you heard me, you can't even be a nigga little partner. You can't even be because niggas so used to followers, you heard me? Like niggas like I hang around a lot of um I'm gonna say really with it niggas, right? So when they around, when we around, like when we not, I'm gonna just say when we not around each other, they be around other niggas and they be tipping other niggas and they be doing it, especially my little brother. You see what I'm saying? Like he got all kind of yes men around him and niggas. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna say no name because you know I fuck with them dudes too. So I ain't gonna, this ain't no shit on them things. So, but I'm just using him as an example. You heard me? Because he like the tallest one. You see what I'm saying? But you know, I hang around a lot of niggas that other niggas will be quote unquote scared of or quote unquote like you see what I'm saying? So they'll come around and then try and like act like they like we ain't having it. At all. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, boom. It's like everybody not gonna be come with you. You see what I'm saying? And they just gonna fall off. And I'm not saying fall off like life. I'm saying fall off away from you. Like circumstances gonna come up or situations gonna come up or you may need them in a certain type of way they needed you. Cause that's my number one pet peeve, dog. Like even if and I'm like this too, and you can say I'm petty or not. Even if I don't even have to have done it for you before. Even if I would have done it for you, like if it's something that I would have done, you heard me? I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't fuck with me like I fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, boom, everybody ain't gonna come out there with you. Like sometimes you gonna learn people's real, like a lot of times you gonna learn people's real intentions. You heard me? That's what y'all fail to realize in relationships too. You see what I'm saying? When somebody show you that they you're, but that they them, like you can't change nobody, you can't do this, you can't do that, you ain't no different from nobody else. You see what I'm saying? You may be ignoring some of the signs. I don't do that. You heard me? Because all that shit gonna come to a halt. You heard me? Like that fairy tale that you trying to put on, shit gonna end one day. You see what I'm saying? But if that shit real and authentic and it ain't no games played and everybody you know that's here, got the right intentions, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody around trying to benefit or steal game or nothing like that. You gonna go fall. You see what I'm saying? Or if everybody ain't trying to be the leader or woo de woo and they can take constructive criticism. Like a lot of people, when I say a lot of, you can't even be a partner to a lot of people. Like you can't even be honest with them. Especially with, oh man, hold on. Especially with this music shit. Especially with this music shit. Because there's a lot of people, right? And they might not even much see it because they're around a certain level of talent that doesn't allow them to see it, doesn't challenge them, doesn't you know what I'm saying, make them go to another level. They gonna stay at that level, you heard me? Or it may be the rappers that they around not really talented, you know what I'm saying? And they like you just gotta be in your own lane, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta have people around you that's honest, you heard me? Because I'ma say this, you heard me? Let's see, somebody got a lot of yes men around them when they not around me, right? So they, all of them, they saying, okay, yeah, it's this and that, and I fuck with it, and yeah, that's just the most fire shit they ever heard. But it's not, you heard me? Sometimes a nigga don't want to put their partner down, you heard me, because they know how much they love the shit. Or sometimes, you know, telling the truth may put you in a certain position that you don't want to be in, or you know what I'm saying, he may be doing something for you, or she may, but you know what I'm saying, the people be having a lot of yes men around, you know what I'm saying, or niggas be straight scared of a nigga, you know what I'm saying, I'm none of the fucking Bob, you heard me? So, and that's what I say, you can't even be a nigga little partner like a nigga real little partner, you heard me? Because if I go to one of my little partners, you heard me, and I ask them something, you heard me, I expect you to tell me the truth. You heard me? I don't give a fuck if you feel like it's gonna hurt my feelings. You heard me? Because I'm first of all, I'm very sure of myself. I'm very sure of myself. So if I'm even asking you your opinion on something, because I'm a nigga that don't give a fuck about an opinion, period. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm asking your opinion, it's because I want to know your opinion. I don't want to hear what you want, what you think I want to hear, or what's gonna benefit you to say or nothing. I want to know your honest opinion. That's what you're supposed to tell me. If I want some advice, you heard me? If you come and ask me, did you do something wrong, or do you feel like I played this situation wrong? Bitches, if you was wrong, I'm gonna tell you was wrong, because I can't give you the right advice if I don't. You heard me? Or if I do want advice, you heard me? I'm gonna go to an elder, and I'm not gonna lie. You heard me? I'm not gonna lie about the situation. I'm not gonna lie about how I got in the situation. I'm not gonna lie about what happened behind the situation, because if you get advice from that lie, you ain't gonna know how to really play it, what you really going through. Or if you twist the story up, you see what I'm saying? Or if you don't tell the whole story because you might be embarrassed or something like that, or you don't want to get in trouble, or you don't want a nigga to look at you a certain way, then they can't even give you the right advice. They gonna give you the advice off that lie you told, or that fabricated ass story you told. I don't want advice like that. You see what I'm saying? But if I am asking advice, it gotta be for a reason. So if a nigga tell me they don't like it, or if a nigga tell me I was wrong, or if a nigga tell me I should have played that in another way, then I gotta respect that. Nigga ain't come up to me and ask me, say, dog, ask me a question and I'm gonna give you advice. No, I went up to this man. So I gotta respect what he say. And I gotta respect it as a friend. He gonna tell me the truth. Niggas be around yes men, and then they get around me and I say no, and then it be like, boom, well, you hating, dog, and everybody else. I don't give a, first of all, that's another pet peeve. Don't tell me, not nobody else. I don't give a fuck, nigga, what you asking me for that. If you already got your confirmation, or you already got your answer to the question that you answered, what the fuck is you asking my opinion for if you already satisfied? You heard me? So I don't even indulge in that. You heard me? But at the same time, I'm gonna tell you the real. You heard me? I'm gonna tell you what I really think. I'm gonna tell you how I really feel. And if I feel not liking the shit, that's how I'm gonna tell you. If I like the shit, I'm gonna tell you. If I feel like it's I'm gonna tell you. And then another thing, right? What makes my opinion all high and mighty and woo woo woo? Like, why niggas get my opinion and it be a negative one, right? Or not what they wanted to hear, and now you mad. You heard me? Fuck that. You heard me? You done got all these other opinions and it was okay, but you come to me and now it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it really be off of some internal shit. You heard me? Or a nigga feel so, like you can't feel so high about yourself that you become unteachable. You see what I'm saying? You may be the greatest. I bet you niggas still was giving Jordan pointers. You heard me? I bet you still niggas still give LeBron overrated ass pointers. You see what I'm saying? I bet you niggas still give KD pointers, and I bet you they still listen. You see what I'm saying? So what makes you think that you so good at something that nobody can't tell you doing it wrong, or you know what I'm saying, this ain't the right way to do it, or I don't like the way you do it. You heard me? Denzel, he's that's my favorite actor. My favorite actor in the world. Right? Some people hate Denzel. You heard me? The High Boys. So is the Slim. Mac. Some Master P. You know what I'm saying? Those are some of my favorite artists. Some people hate them. Some people don't even know them. That's all on you and what you hate and what you like and what you know. And that's all on you and what you hate and what you like and what you know. But I may not feel like that. But I'm going to stand on what I feel. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, woo-de-woo and woo-de-woo, just because y'all said it or just because the crowd said it or just because me and woo-de-woo. I pride myself on not being no follower. I pride myself on, if I want to go with, if I'm on the same shit as the crowd, then yeah, I ain't no standoffish nigga or nothing like that. I ain't no want attention, because some niggas just want attention. They disagree with everything, you heard me, I won't be a problem. No, I'm gonna go, but if I ain't with it, I ain't with it, you heard me. And that should make a nigga be like respected. Like nigga really look at you weird, right? Just because you don't think the way they think, or you don't think a situation like they think, you heard me. But at the same time, bitch ass nigga, I could think you fucking weird, you heard me, because you don't think how I think. But no, I respect your mind. I respect the way you think. I respect that you your own person. You may be wrong as a motherfucker, you heard me, or even me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I believe nothing out here and half of what I see, you heard me. So and then I'm like I said, I'm real sure of myself, you heard me. So I'ma stand on business. You gonna have to prove to me, you heard me, that I'm wrong, you heard me. Just like I'ma prove to you that you wrong. Like, nigga not just gonna be able to come and tell me just know anything and make it sound good and they could spruce it up and put the own the gangster rhythm on it, or you could be motherfucking Martin Luther King up there. I don't give a fuck. If I ain't with it, I ain't with it. You could make it sound. Man, why they ending my life? Let me see. We have detected inactivity. How is inactivity? And I'm sitting here running it with y'all. See, I gotta get used to TikTok. You know what I mean? Because TikTok be ticking me off. You understand? But anyway, they turning the lights off and this bitch like the club about to close or something. You heard me? What the fuck is that? Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. All right. But I'm about to get off of you, you heard me? Because I ain't got full of this gas. And y'all know what happens when you get full of that gas. You gotta eat, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta get me something to eat, you heard me? Y'all look out for my interview, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look out for this tour coming. We might be coming to a city near you. Y'all come to the kickoff of the tour, you heard me, February 14th, you know what I'm saying? 5:04 p.m. South Broad Avenue, you know what I'm saying? In New Orleans, you heard me? We gonna be performing right smack dab in the middle of the endemic. How you love that? You hear me? Y'all already know what it is. It's people another general to know of the podcast. You keep your body cool. Yeah. Get your fucking ass up, man. You better go pick you something to eat. You want to lay down when I say, get your fucking ass up.
I was already laying
down.
You
ain't laying down. Shit, get your ass up. I'm hungry. You hear me? You got a job to do.
You got a job to do.
You know what I'm saying? What I want. see. I want some eggs, bacon, and grits. I want some sunny side eggs, right? And don't fry my shit too hard. Man, you better get your motherfucking ass up. You think I'm playing? Oh, you better get your ass up.